Hey guys, Lisa Finkel coming to you from Finkel Pottery in Prince Edward Island, Canada. Sorry, just trying to get the light a little better here. First kiln unload of 2025. For those of you who think winter is really beautiful and quaint, which it can be, today when I woke up, it was minus 18 Celsius with a minus 28 wind chill. So sometimes winter sucks, but we don't have poisonous snakes, spiders, we don't have tornadoes. We did have one brutal hurricane a few years ago, but there are positives on the other side of it, but winter can be challenging on PEI. Anyway, the fun part is unloading a kiln for 2025, probably one of my last few before we move, and then of course it'll be a few weeks getting things set up again, getting the kiln hooked up, all that fun stuff. You guys know about that. And then starting the process of building a new studio. All good stuff. So today, let's just dive in. I did make a bunch of these blanks because I have a bunch of decals that finally came in. I still have one order that I ordered in, I want to say I ordered it the end of November and it still hasn't come. It's stuck in New Jersey. But two of the orders, I had 3 orders total and 2 did get through finally. So I finally am able to do some decal work. So these are the blanks I did for that. So inside is just studio clear. Then I did a dip in my studio black on an angle. Then I did 2 coats of honey flux and 1 coat of river birch. And then over the black, I did blue hydrangea over the black, and then just dabs of light flux, make a light flux. So I did quite a few of those because I have a lot of people waiting for my Starry Night Fox mugs. So that will be a priority over the next week or so. I will have a decal kiln running, so I'll do an opening on that for you, and it'll give you an opportunity to ask any questions or whatever on my decal process. So I think I did quite a few of those actually. The fox mugs have been very popular for me because foxes are local to the area and a lot of people feel a connection to them. Then I did these, and this one is exact same bottom, river birch. Top is 3 coats of eggplant, mako eggplant, then the blue hydrangea over that, and then the dabs of flux. And another one, just 2 of the purple. Not sure we're gonna put on these. I have quite a few decals, so I'll play with the color and the look and all that kind of thing. And this one was cactus, I believe, on the top, and then olive float over that with a few dabs of flux. So that's those. If you're not sick of them yet, PEI Girl mugs. So the top is 2 thick coats of Spectrum Louisiana Bayou, and the bottom is Winterwood and clear inside. I'm going to show you something, and I'm going to link this gentleman's site. Sorry, I should have had this ready. Oh, here we go. So I know some of you have a 3D printer, which is awesome, but I do not. So there's a company on Etsy which is extremely reasonable, and I was tired of individually stamping my PEI Girl, and I kind of wanted a new font. So I ordered this, just a little 3D thing, and he's very responsive and very reasonable, especially if you're in the US. The shipping in Canada is just painful, but anyway, not as painful as Australia, I know. So anyway, I will link his site, but that's what I used on the PEI Girl. And to show you the difference, let me find you one. I don't have the old style of PEI Girl, but I do have the old style of PEI Guy. So I was individually stamping these letters, and this is one stamp. So this is easier, but I'm learning a few things whenever you use a new tool. There's some tricks, and I'm learning tricks on this one. And I'll talk about that in a minute when we look at a few of the other pieces. So same treatment on this one. You've seen these before if you follow me. This is Louisiana Bayou, or sorry, yeah, it is Louisiana Bayou at the top, but it is, I call this Blue Grotto. So it's sandstone on the bottom, Mako sandstone, 2 coats of Norse Blue, 2 coats of Louisiana Bayou, a coat of Celadon Bloom over the Norse Blue, and they're all just overlapping slightly, and then just random dabs of flux. So 2 of those. And my husband has a person who works with him that is retiring, who is just a doll, and so she's retiring the end of January, so I want to make something special for her. So this one says, "A New Adventure Begins." It has the name of the company and the years she was there on the bottom, clear inside. So Curry, Spectrum Curry, with Spectrum Glacier, so they meet, and then where they meet, 2 good coats of Louisiana Bayou. So that turned out really good. I'm happy with that. Then this one, it filled in a little bit. It says the legend has retired. Dang it. So I should have used a Celadon, but I was feeling brave. So I used 2 coats of Glacier on this one. I think I put black underglaze in the letters first and wiped it back, but obviously it wasn't strong enough to shine through. And then Louisiana Bayou just on the edge. But that's fine. She'll like that. So that's just a little mug and a matching coaster for her. This one is, some of these are, I know, things you have seen before, but this one is, my daughter wanted one for Christmas and I didn't make her one. So her birthday's in February, so she's going to get one of these. So this is Pottery Supply House Purple Haze. The top is Coyote Turquoise Lake with blue hydrangea over that, and then just dabs of flux over the blue hydrangea. And this has been a very popular one for me. Okay, so we're selling our house to a young couple. I haven't met them, but kind of feeling sad to leave the house, but happy that someone young is coming in and is going to enjoy it. So I made them a set of mugs for their house. So it says home on one side, and the other side says established 2025. Okay, and here's the second one. So Glacier, Curry, Louisiana Bayou, and I just put black underglaze in the letters and wiped them back before I did the glazing. So those turned out cute, like those. Some more Blue Grotto, like the mugs, just these are the wine cups with the dimples in them. So I did a bunch of those, which turned out great. Even though that is a very time-consuming glaze method, it's really stable, really turns out good. Okay, so these, I wanted to make some mini vases and candle holders with Valentine's Day in mind, not necessarily for Valentine's Day, but so I did a few in this bumblebee pattern. So this is a sandbow bee with clear glaze, mixing clear over it. And then this would be curry with unglazed clay at the bottom. And this is just Tucker's Mid Smooth Stones, white stoneware. So there's 3 of those, and they're all pretty well the same. I like that curry because I find it's not an overwhelming yellow. Yellow can be a really strong color, and I don't love it when it's in your face yellow. I like it when it's a little more subtle. So I did some plain ones too, and this one is just honey flux, inside and out. 3 coats. This one is soft red, inside and out. 3 coats. And this one is boogie pink, inside and out. I'm trying to love boogie pink. I'm finding it really strong, but I can see when you get some float, it's quite nice. So, oh, you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear the dogs in the backyard going a little cray cray. Oh, this is just another grotto. Oh, okay. So I got a few new glazes to try. So this, of them all that I tried, I think, well, this is one of my favorites. I still have a few more that are going to go through the kiln, but this one is the Mako Micro Cerulean. and it is gorgeous. And then I think I just used honey flux, honey flux inside and just up to where they meet. I don't know if you can see that, but that micro cerulean, ooh, she's pretty. Very nice. I might as well show you. This is Laguna Pink Ice, and actually it just looks creamy here, but there is a hint of pink in it. It kind of looks the way I expected Emiko Flux Blossom to look. So, and I am going to try Flux Blossom again. I'm going to try heavier with some variations. Sarah Walton had given me that advice. I'm going to give that a shot. But this one is Laguna Pink Ice, and it's very pretty. And it's got some float to it too. So that's that one. It's funny, I was watching a video from Karen from Barehead Pottery, and she had done a piece in Catalina Crackle, and I pulled a piece out this morning. So it's a beautiful glaze, isn't it, Karen? I did get a little bit of pinholing right here, and a little spot here. So I might just throw a little more glaze on it and put it back in. I wonder sometimes, even with a slow cool, so drop down to 1900 for 30 minutes. And that should be the point where glaze has healed over. But when it's minus, what was it overnight? Minus 18, I think. The kiln cools really fast. So that could have something to do with it, although I doubt it because it should have been healed by then. Anyway, I'm just going to put a little more on it and see what happens. I was just using these little vases, almost as testers, but also I love little vases. This is just a little flower trinket dish. It was pearl white with boogie pink on the edges, just around. So you're getting a lot of nice variation in color from that boogie pink. Bougainvillea, yes, but boogie pink is easier. Okay, what else? Oh, so spring, sometimes I don't make things for younger people, but there is a market out there. People sometimes want to get little things for babies or kids, or they just like this kind of stuff themselves. So I got a little lamb cutter, and I think I got that from the lady that Audrey uses for some of her cutters. So it's just a little sheep. So just a little head here, and then I did the little sheep body here. So this is soft red, Spectrum Soft Red. The face was Mixing Clear. The other parts of the sheep, I first did 2 thick coats of satin white, Emiko satin white, and then I just did dabs of pearl white over that, and then this is just satin black. Oh, and this is Glacier. The blue is Glacier. I love Glacier. I hadn't used it in a long time. When I was looking at it, I thought, Lisa, use your Glacier. So I did. And then I did a set of 3 of, these are GR Pottery Forms. So I did, and then I got a few stamps, a dragonfly stamp and a turtle stamp from Temu. So there's that one in Cactus, Spectrum Cactus, Spectrum Glacier. And it's a really nice deep imprint. So the pattern is showing up quite nicely. And this is Pearl White, Spectrum Pearl White. So those turned out great. Love those. I also got, okay, this I do not remember where I got it from, but it is a stamp. I got a fox stamp, 2 fox stamps and a raccoon stamp. So this is the fox stamp, and then I just put them on with my letters using MKM letters. They have their own site, or in Canada, it's Sounding Stone. So it's What the Fox, and then it's Cactus all over. And then I did Olive Float on the edge, just to give it a little interest. And that turned out cute. Oh, and I did put some black underglaze in the fox and the letters and wiped it back just to make sure that that pattern stuck out. So that turned out cute. Lots of little trays coming. This one. So this one is Glacier with Louisiana all over, and then Louisiana Bayou over that on the rim, 2 coats. So another little fox, foxy fox. Foxes everywhere. Oh, and this is from that same Temu site, and this is a turtle, and it's just Louisiana Bayou, 2 thick coats. I probably put a 3rd coat, I'm thinking, on the rim, but I didn't want to put 3 coats over the turtle because I was scared it would obscure the pattern, but it turned out lovely, really nice. Okay, what else to show you guys? Oh, I do not remember. I've had this for a long time. It's just a little bumblebee imprint that you pop out and put on the thing. I forget the name. I'm having a moment. I can't remember what you call them. And then I just carved in a few flowers and stuff. So I just put some curry on the bottom, and then I overlapped slightly with 2 thick coats of pearl white, spectrum pearl white. And I think that turned out lovely. That's a cute little vase. And just clear inside. Most of the stuff has clear inside. Okay. So here, this is thanks to Aubrey Morel. I follow Aubrey, and she does some really cool appliques using Mako leather, and it does look like leather. So, and she was great. I asked for some advice when I was doing it. So I imprinted the letters first, then I think it was after I bisted, after I bisted it, I put in black underglaze and I wiped it back, and then I did 2 coats of the leather. And then this is winterwood, so I did a dip in alabaster and then 1 coat of winterwood, and then the bottom is coyote root beer. So I did 2 of those. Feeling brave, and they turned out. So thank you, Aubrey. I like that look a lot. I'll be using it some. Okay. Then I've got, this is a Refired. It lost a little bit of its vibrancy, I think, but it's still good. So it's Spectrum Sunrise on the bottom. It's Spectrum Ginger on the top. I think probably 2 or 3 coats of each. It's a Refired, so I forget. And I probably used a little bit of Flux or Pearl White between where they meet. No, you know what I used, because I can tell from this, it's Amaryllis where they meet, just a little line of it. But as I said, it's a Refired, so it's been a while. Before Christmas, actually, so it's amazing that I even can remember that. So this is Soft Aqua, once again a Refired, Ginger and Soft Aqua, and I do not think I used Amaryllis where they meet. Maybe I might have used a little Pearl White, or I might not have. Sometimes Spectrum will run by itself, so. And both would be lovely. Doesn't really matter. Whatever you like. I did A New Adventure Begins, because I think these mugs will be, and this is with the leather, Mako leather, winterwood, and then Louisiana Bayou on the bottom. And I think these would be great graduation gifts or retirement gifts. So I like that saying. A new adventure begins. Life is an adventure. I love this color combo. I have to stop myself from doing more of it all the time. So it is 2 coats of Honey Flux, 1 coat of River Birch. Once it dries, I do a dip in, because I have dip Laguna Power Turquoise. And just clear inside. And that color, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then I did a couple of PEI Girl mugs in it too. So very pretty. And this one, so this is what I was saying I'm learning on this one is with this new font, it's bigger. So I did wipe it back, and it looked like there was lots of glaze in there. But I think what I'm going to have to do when I'm using greens, they like to burn out, is use like an underglaze maybe at the greenware stage in the letters, And then, because this was the kiwi, this is textured kiwi, and this was the textured kiwi inside white back. But I mean, it's still fine. You can read it, but it's not as dark as I would like. So, but it's pretty. This is interesting. So this is river birch at the bottom, and you can see we've got some interesting variation there. And Louisiana Bayou again, and Winterwood. Oh my God, I love Louisiana Bayou. Another glaze I have to stop myself from using all the time. This is river birch at the bottom, and this is like a 5-second dip in, no, actually it's a double dip in Purple Haze. So Purple Haze is beautiful, but it is not highly pigmented, or it comes on thin. I don't know how to describe it. So I'll either do a really long dip with it, or I will double dip with it, depending on the mood I'm in. But the double dip works really well. So here it is again. And you have to stir it pretty regularly when you're dipping. But it is a gorgeous glaze. So I really like that. Once again, see the green is burning out a tiny bit. I mean, it's still fine, but it's not as vibrant as I would like. So this is river birch, and this is cactus. And I think it looks like I put a little bit of flux where they meet, just a tiny bit. You don't need much with river birch being there. This one, this is an interesting color combo. This is Louisiana Bayou. This is cactus, slightly overlapping with a little bit of flux where they meet. And I think this might be my last piece, yeah. This is Purple Haze, Power Turquoise. I have already showed you this one, Blue Hydrangea with flux. Okay, so that's it. It's nice to get the kilns rolling again. Some of you went right through. I don't know how you do that. It took me a long time to build some stock up to start running kilns again. But anyway, I have another one to go pretty quickly. And I have a decal kiln to run, and probably one more bisque glaze kiln. And then that'll do it until the move. But I'll hop on next time. I have something to show you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.